What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in. I know it's been forever since I made a video, especially when it regards the Nova, but if you've paid attention on Instagram, you'll know it's been in the shop. I have it back and it's running amazingly. We got the new motor here. We got it all figured out. We got it tuned up. We've had the timing set. It's now at 34 degrees. The MSD has been rewired, as has been a whole bunch of other crap. This thing has been an electrical nightmare, which is why it's been in the shop. The car had a bit of a problem, if you watched the last video, getting to the shop, all kind of electrical problems. So along with the tuning that the shop was doing, we had to rewire pretty much the whole front half of the car. The original fuse box, it was just overpowered by a whole bunch of crap, and 48 years, 49 years now of wiring that has been deteriorated, spliced, hacked, taped, and everything else. It was just a nightmare. So everything under the dash had to be ripped out, everything under the hood had to be ripped out, and basically I've got all new wiring. So that's a good thing, unexpected at the time for a tune, but it was needed because we weren't even getting enough voltage to the motor to really tune it properly. The whole voltage thing was just screwed up. But what we're going to do is actually retorque the heads. It is about time we did that. Probably should have done it a little while ago, but again, it's been in the shop getting rewired. So we're going to fire it up. We're going to let it warm up the temperature and then retorque these heads down. And I'm going to tell you a lot more of what's going on with this car in the very near future. Very excited. It's going to make a huge debut. I'll let you know when and where at the end of this video, so stick it out. In the meantime, let's get this thing fired up. Alright, so it's up to temperature. We're going to let it cool down for just a second, take off the valve covers, retorque these heads, and really get into this video. What we have here are a set of aluminum heads, which if you've been following the build, you already know. And the spec recommendation was 65 pound-feet, and that is what I have my torque wrench set for. Also, there is a sequence you always want to work inside out, and if you need the bolt pattern for sequence, however you want to word it, I don't even know. I got mine offline. Everything is evenly seated. I guess we'll call it seated. Sure, we'll call it seated. What the hell? We'll call it seated. Everything's properly seated. Work your way inside out, and you'll be good. And that beeping in the background, yeah, that's my carbon monoxide detector from letting the car warm up. Oh well. Alright guys, so the heads have been retorqued. Alright, so the heads are all retorqued. I'm going to slap these valve covers back on and fire this thing back up. Alright guys, so the heads have been retorqued, car's been fired up, we got it for a short drive, and I say very short because it's literally just across the street. But there's a lot going on with this car recently. I'll pop the hood just one more time, just because it's cool. That's just why. It's because it's cool. So I'll take a little look at it. I can't get enough of looking at that thing. It's just so pretty. God, that's exciting. You guys have no idea the difference this motor is made in this car. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's so much fun. And I'm going to be driving the piss out of this thing for the next couple weeks to get the miles up on it. I got about 150 miles on this new motor. I'm going to be putting more on it because I got to get this thing broken in. Reason being, this car is going to be making a huge YouTube debut. I have been in communications with regular car reviews. You guys should know who they are. They're pretty big on YouTube. Also, Matt Moran has shown interest in wanting to do a review on this car. So I have nothing really set in stone yet. We're in the talks. Regular car guys, we're talking about something maybe next month. Again, we haven't really set it in stone yet, but that's where we're at. And if I want to go, which obviously I do want to have all this done, there's some other minor tweaks I want to get done to the car beforehand because they're going to want to drive it. I know the weather stripping in the doors is horrible. This thing whistles. It's old, it's flat. It doesn't even seal against the door because inside you can still see daylight. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, a little bit there. You can see it. You can see daylight in there. It's pretty bad. So we got to get that done. It does leak a little bit. So I don't want to give them a car that leaks and you hear wind noise when you're driving it. That's just not cool. Especially when you got guys with that kind of caliber and profile reviewing your car. The car is coming along really well. I'm super stoked about it. I can't wait to get this thing out and drive it. Making a lot of appearances in car shows. Again, like I said, Matt Moran wants to see it. That's a huge honor. Regular Car Reviews wants to check it out. That's also a huge honor. I can't wait for the weather to break. Yeah, there's snow. There's snow here. I don't care. I had to get the car out. It's driving me nuts. But it's going to be cool. This thing is just going to be a monster. I can't wait to get this thing on a dyno. We're going to find out exactly what this thing puts to the tires. I'm hoping, praying, fingers crossed, I'm thinking 350 at the wheel. 350 wheel, that's not bad considering the car weighs 3,200 pounds. And no, I'm not building like this crazy, insane 900 horsepower monster. That's just not what I'm going for. I want a really respectable street car that when I put the hammer down, it'll run a high 11 and I won't have ridiculous traction issues. It's going to be bad enough that it's going to spin on street tires. But it's going to be a fun car. That's the plans. You see where I'm at. It sounds like a beast. It runs like a beast, even though I haven't even cranked into it yet. So that's where we're at. So stick it out with me. Check out the journey that this car is going to go through, what we're going to do with it, and watch this channel grow. I'm really hoping this channel grows over 1,000 subscribers. I'll say by summertime. Summertime hits, I want to see 1,000 subscribers. Try to make that happen for me, guys. Even if you want your car on the channel, realsteelcars@gmail.com. It's down in the description. Check me out. Also on Instagram, ss_deuce. Message me there. Follow me there. I'm more than happy to bring anybody's car on the channel. Check it out. And that being said, I'm going to close it out. Hit that subscribe button. Follow along. Catch you next time.